Hey mamas, it's your girl Carrie, and welcome back to another Monday Mindset episode of Mom Wife Career Life. This week, we're talking all about something that I think every working mom experiences this time of year. Coming home from vacation and feeling like you have to just hit the ground running. If you've ever walked through the front door after an amazing trip only to be greeted by mountains of laundry, an empty refrigerator, an overflowing inbox, that pile of mail, and that little voice telling you that you're so behind in life, then this week is totally for you. And we're kicking it off with this quote. Don't rush to get back to life. Remember, you were just living it. Now let's jump in and break this one down. Welcome to Mom Wife Career Life's weekly empowering episode of Monday's Motivational Mindset. And you know what that means. It's time to kickstart your week with a boost of inspiration, positivity, and a whole lot of motivation. Working moms, I get it. Mondays can be tough. We all know that. But they're also a chance for a fresh start, a new opportunity, and the perfect day to set the tone for a successful week ahead. I'm Carrie Pat, your host and fellow working mom. Every week, I'll be sharing a motivational quote and we'll break it down, share stories, and uncover the wisdom it holds for our unique journey as working moms. So whether you're getting ready for work, making those school lunches, or just enjoying a quiet moment alone, let's dive into this week's dose of motivation. Let's make this Monday count. I'm literally hours back from being on a 2-week trip with my family in Spain. It was absolutely amazing. And this week's quote is hitting me hard. Don't rush to get back to life. Remember, you were just living it. When I was flying home from Spain yesterday, I found myself doing what I think so many of us do. Instead of thinking about all the incredible memories we just made, my brain immediately started shifting into planning mode. Between the laundry, the groceries, the work waiting for me, my calendar, the million things that I know need my attention. And before we even landed, I was already mentally trying to catch up. But then I stopped myself because I realized something. What exactly was I trying to catch up from? For the past 2 weeks, I wasn't wasting time. I wasn't falling behind. I was living. I was laughing with my family. I was walking through beautiful cities on beautiful beaches. I was watching sunrises from our Airbnb balcony with a cup of coffee in my hand. I was making memories that I know we'll be talking about for years. That's not time away from life. That is life. And I think as working moms, we forget that sometimes. We're so used to measuring our days by what we accomplish, how productive we were, how much we checked off our to-do list, how efficiently we managed every little minute. And when we finally slow down, a part of us starts to feel guilty. At least I start to feel guilty, like somehow we're falling behind. But what if we've been measuring the wrong things? Because years from now, I don't think our kids are going to remember whether the laundry got done the same day we came home. They're going to remember the adventures, the conversations, the laughter, the unexpected moments that became the best stories. And honestly, one of my favorite memories from this trip wasn't a famous landmark that we got to see or a beautiful beach we got to sit on. It was simply sitting outside on the early morning, sitting outside on the balcony, drinking my cup of coffee early in the morning, above the trees, watching the birds flying around, watching the city wake up. And it reminded me that some of life's best moments, they aren't the big ones. They're the quiet ones where we actually slow down enough to notice. So today I wanted to leave you with this reminder. Don't rush to get back to life after vacation because you were just living your life. And maybe instead of asking yourself, how do I catch up? Ask yourself, what do I want to carry with me? Because maybe the greatest souvenir you brought home wasn't something that fit in your suitcase. Maybe it was a slower pace. Maybe it was a new perspective, a reminder to be present, or simply the realization that life isn't meant to be rushed through. It's meant to be lived. So here's my challenge for you this week, mamas. Before you dive headfirst into your to-do list this week, I want you to take 5 minutes to reflect on a vacation you recently took or even just your weekend and ask yourself, what's one feeling, one habit, or one moment that I really want to carry into this week? Maybe it's hanging around the dinner table a little longer. Maybe it's taking an evening walk. Maybe it's putting your phone away for an hour. That is so freeing. Just put down those phones. Or maybe it's simply giving yourself permission to slow down. So pick just one thing and intentionally bring it into your week. And I'd love to hear what you chose. So come hang out with us in our Facebook group, Work-Life Balance for Working Moms, and tell us all about it. And make sure you come back tomorrow where I'll be sharing 6 simple ways to reset after vacation without feeling overwhelmed. Sending you so much love and light until next time on Mom Wife Career Life with Carrie Pat. Before you go, if you found this podcast helpful, I would be so grateful if you would take a minute, go on over to iTunes and leave me a review. If you have other stressed out mamas in your life that you feel this podcast could help, Take a screenshot of this episode, post it on your Instagram stories, and tag me, and let them know that they are not alone and they can create balance in their life too. If there's a topic you'd like me to cover or you just want to connect, DM me on Instagram at mom.wife.career.life or come on over and hang out in our free Facebook community, Work-Life Balance for Working Moms. Sending you so much love and light until next time on Mom Wife Career Life with Carrie Pat.